Dave, can you help me with this for a moment? Bear with me. I want to ask you a couple questions. Take a look at the individual on your screen and tell me if you know who this is.
I believe that is CNN anchor Chris Cuomo.
Okay, go with me. And how about this next person? Can you tell me who this next person is?
I was not told I had to play a game today, but I believe that is New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, and they're brothers, and their dad was Mario Cuomo.
Okay, you've got the family down. A for you. So I believe, though, because Mario was their father, they're brothers then, right?
They are brothers, according to everything I've come to know.
Yeah, so it's odd to me that Brian Stetler is focusing his concern on the fact that Laura Trump has a deal with another network and her former father-in-law, or her current father-in-law, is a former president. Yet he doesn't have a problem with the fact that his current colleague is the brother of the New York governor who's currently in and facing a ton of scandals.
Spicer, I see what you're doing here. I'm with you. And I have something even more confusing about this whole situation. I was told a couple weeks ago that we canceled Mr. Potato Head, and yet there he is on CNN reliable sources every day. So it's all very, you see what I did there? Yes. Of course, this is
If you haven't seen Brian,
ridiculous.
That's the joke.
That's the joke, thank you. You know a joke's good when somebody else has to explain it, so I feel like we're in good space right now. No, but look, joking aside, I mean, look, Chris Cuomo was giving his brother softball interviews for months in the midst of the COVID thing with the giant Q-tip that we've all seen and all of that stuff. And we know that Andrew obviously was sending people back into old age homes. I actually just had Janice Dean on my show, and I'm sure you guys know her story, and most of your audience does. Her in-laws actually died because people were sent back in. So there's horrific stories out of that. But they soft-gloved him with Chris Cuomo. And, you know, they did that absolute theater episode where Chris Cuomo came out of the basement sweating as if he had been in hiding because of COVID. Meanwhile, it turns out he was in the Hamptons and got into a fight with a bicyclist. CNN is theater, but the true irony of this whole thing is that Stelter is the one who is paid by Fox, because if it wasn't for talking about Fox, Stelter would have nothing to do.